Ah, Good afternoon po, Sir Marbel. I really want to talk to you. No.
Yeah. No. Just address to this chairman.
Okay,
Yeah, please
Your
go ahead.
Honor.
Yeah, go ahead.
I want to talk to you
Yeah.
for Marbel.
Yeah.
Police officers, we love you before. Not only police officers,
Dito sa akin lang, sa akin.
but men in uniform, we love you before. Why? We are religious people and we are before secluded to the outside. But because of maraming mga haka sa amin doon, sa loob, baka nagsisabo kami, yung may haring sa loob, etc., etc. In fact, it was former Rodrigo Duterte
I will cut you
advised-
short.
Yes.
Hindi ako naniniwala na nagsasayaw kayo sa loob. Laruhin
Pero
ko.
yun ang
Laruhin ko,
haka-haka.
wala.
Yes,
Hindi
sir.
mangyayari yan.
Yes, kahit ipa-hair
from my
flip
wildest
pa kami,
imagination, hindi ko maisip na kayo gumagamit ng sabo.
Yes,
Hello?
sir. So
I
doon
promise
tayo,
you.
sir, ha? Oo. But yan ang naririnig namin noon pa. In fact, it was President Rodrigo Duterte, the former president, to advise us, Pastor, please open your gates to others para makita naman nila kung ano kayo nasa loob. So it was Pastor also who oriented us. Parang i-orient na kami na we cannot detach ourselves to others. We might be there, pero kailangan nating ipakita. Kasi sabi niya, let your light shine upon men that they may see your good works. But they cannot see the good works that the kingdom is doing. So, balik tayo doon sa mga men in uniform. It was this group that Pastor embedded into our hearts that we should love. Why? Anong sabi niya? Ito sila ang nag-lay down ng kanilang buhay to protect our country. Doon hindi kami familiar sa mga men in uniform before. But we started following pasok. Kaya pag nakikita namin sila sa daan, mga ganun, nagbibigay kami ng food. Alam niyo yun, nagbibigay kami ng food, etc. But sorry to say, Mr. Marbel, true ba to? Senator Bato, sorry to say, overnight sinira ninyo yung mga values na ipinunla ni Pastor sa aming mga puso. You said, sana maibalik namin yung, I hope in time because mayroon namang healing time. But this time, we want to be heard. We want to be, gusto naming pakinggan. Buti nga, sabi nyo kanya, lahat may boses. Okay, kami may boses, wala kaming kapangyarihan tulad nila. Nasa kamay nila ang kapangyarihan ng bansa. Nasa kamay nila ang kapangyarihan to do what they want. No? O, sabi nga ninyo, nag-serve sila ng warrant of arrest. Given. O, kung may kasalanan, sige. Allegedly, allegedly. Kung may kasalanan, warrant of arrest, go. In fact, Senator, gi-challenge ko sila. If you want to know who we are and what we are, come live with us, libre. Pero nag-expire na yung challenge ko sa kanila. Hindi na pwede ngayon. Oh. So, come live with us so that you will know who we are and what we are. Sabi ko gano'n, hindi kami dito prostitute, hindi kami bangag, walang tuni-tuniladang shabu sa aming lugar, yun lang, allegedly, nandyan yung mga iwawarant ninyo, arrest ninyo. Why will you put into compromise and risk public safety? We are part of the public, we are a community there. Thousands, may mga bata, may mga matandang palliative, may mga senior citizens katulad ko na nakatira doon. For how many long years we've been then? We are toiling that property by blood, sweat, and tears. Tapos maririnig namin na i-invade, kukunin. Kayo, Sir Senator, what will be your first reaction? Ilang beses lang nag-serve ng warrant of arrest? Out of respect, with due respect, Sir Marbel, sa mga tauhan mo, we receive them, sir. With
Dito sa
due
akin.
respect.
Dito sa akin. Sige.
Yeah. Oh, sir, sorry. I'm not used to it. That's one. So, we receive those yung mga warrant na deserve nila. But this time, from the words of Sir Abalos, nag-serve lang naman kami ng warrant of arrest. Parang kami pang may kasalanan. Ang batas ay batas. ang may kasalanan mananagot. Correct, ang batas ay batas. Ang may kasalanan mananagot, doon kami. Oh, pero iko-contest ko yung sinabi niya, nag-serve lang kami ng warrant of... Hindi kayo nag-serve lang ng warrant of arrest. Nilusob ninyo kami in a horrible and terroristic way. Busloads and truckloads of men in uniform. Madaling araw, tulog pa ang iba, kagigising namin. Sige kayo mga kagbawan, ikaw sir, lulusobin ka ng what will be your first reaction? Aba, ibibit-bit kami ng Biblia, tapos, oy, sabi sa word of God, ganon? No! Kayo, may mga pamilya kayo, what will be your first reaction? Of course, we need to defend. Tapos sasabihin pa na, ginawa naming shield ang men at mga bata doon. It's not, we are shielding our property. We're just executing our rights to defend our property. Tapos, ganun pala. In fact, sabi ko sa nga, mayroon kayong proper na na document. O sige, may search warrant kayo. Sige, pati septic tank namin, i-open namin sa inyo. Silipin ninyo lahat, i-guide namin kayo. Saan niyo gustong pumunta? Sir, sabi mo na, time will, ibalik ang respeto sa kanila. Doon kami, nandun pa rin sa kaibuturan ng puso namin. Nandun pa rin ang respeto. But, ang hurt at ang hurt na inflict ninyo, tuwing nakikita namin ang mga bata namin, in fact, ngayon, Senator, nag-organize kami ng psychometrician. Kasi yung mga bata, makarinig lang ng mga wangwang ng mga pulis, manginginig. Even I, sa katandaan ko ito, pag marinig ko ang kanilang wangwang, I cannot explain my feeling. I want to hate, pero hindi pwedeng i-hate. Yan, ang mga nanay namin, gusto namin ilabas dalhin sa doktor. Ayaw, kasi yung mga pulis sa labas. Noon, pag makita namin ang pulis, tama yung sinabi mo, we are happy. We feel secure. You people, we feel secure because you are there. No? You are there sa kalye, nagbabantay sa amin. But now we don't feel secure. Nandun sa vicinity, yung iba sa kadamuhan, tapos may mga drone doon na nagsisiliparan. Kahit sa bundok, sir, mayroong drone. Mayroon pa doong mga foreigner, itim, puti, nagpapalipad ng drone. So, what are we now? A divided nation? A divided Filipino citizen?